Thank you, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Oakland, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Oakland Raiders. 3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. This is taken at the 40. Turn as he'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hey, boys, got four down.
Here we go. Wide eight.
Here on 1st down. What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Four down.
Here we go. Wide 80. 26.
It'll be a gain of 9, and that's going to be your third down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Three down.
Here we go. Wide 80.
Tight dog.
26. 26.
It's a good chunk of yards there, all told, but they're still looking at a 4th down. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing.
Nowhere, baby, nowhere. Let's go. Way to go, D.
He gives this away a little bit. This is a good one. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
Four down. Check.
One that's intercepted. Picked up on the first round. They'll bring this one back to the 29.
And that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Tight.
Here we go. Wide 80.
198.
26.
Give him 3 on 1st down.
Go, run.
2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Tight ends on the Ringo.
Hey, here we go. Wide 80.
You got 4.
26.
The big D lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete. The turnover in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Wide, ain't it? 26.
Inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching
That's how we
film. You
do,
said
D.
right
That's how
down
we
the
do. They
word
don't want
vision
none.
for
They
him.
don't want none
It was
of
on
this.
display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
A first opportunity for the Steelers in the red zone. They've
Here we
got
go.
first and 10 at the 11.
26.
That play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Odd on.
Here we go. Wide, ain't it? 26.
Complete to Smith-Schuster. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. In for the score. And the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell on now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what
Tight
happens.
is right. Watch tight. Tight is right.
And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Artie Burns, the cornerback, brings him down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 20, 28, 30, they can get some trouble.
That brings them to turn into a shootout. That means your offense has to keep pace.
He'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Give him 30 yards there.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. They go back from here on first down. He's going to air one out. Inside the 10. Excellent pickup at 34 yards.
There'll always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that will make the team go to victory.
But it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. Bring up second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal.
Flex round! Flex round!
Incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Two incompletions haven't moved him any closer.
Flex round! Flex
and
round!
likely throwing again, you'd have to think on third and goal here.
Four down, four down.
They say
Was the call spot on? How about the execution of that defense right there? So locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. This is taken at the 3. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
That is right.
Here we go. Wide 8.
And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
And there's the pickup you want on first down. All offenses say, you get me 4 on first down, we'll take it. How about if you get 5? They'll really be happy.
Tight, watch tight. Tight end right, tight end right.
Here we go. Wide 8.
He'll get up to the 43-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. Wide 8.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's Mike.
Wide 6.
They'll keep it this way on the ground. And they'll work it across midfield inside the 40. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
Okay, folks, we got 4.
They're making a real first quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up.
Here we go. 46. 46.
This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Hey, guys.
Here we go. Wide 8. 26.
And they'll be inside the 35 at the 34-yard line. Give him 18 yards.
We got 3 down.
That's
3
going to
down.
make it
Hey,
3rd
fellas, we got
down
3.
and
Let's
less
go.
than a yard.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. 4 down, 4 down.
Here we go. Wide 8. 26.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
3rd and inches, they just hand it to the big battering ram there. That's football 101, isn't it? That's bread and butter. Turn around and hand it to the big fella and let him get forward for a first down.
What was that? Are you kidding me?
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move.
Here we go. Wide 8. Here we go. Get down. Get down. 26.
First down. And he gets this one inside the 15. just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Here we go. Wide eight.
56.
26.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4.
Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Hey,
Here we go. Wide eight. Here we go. 46. 26.
It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
dang, baby.
And the Steelers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
4 down, 4 down.
Here we go. Kill. Here we go. Wide eight. 26.
And maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Oakland after this. And Boswell's kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, Bobby, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the play where it's on the pitching team?
It's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within the way to score the touchdown to see if they can do better.
Just going to be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point kicker. Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that was defense. They're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped them in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
Toe
that.
bashed it.
Super toe.
Watch the left.
Incomplete. Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw here. It's Robbins. Well, he's got the first down. It's exactly the 45-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Strong right. Strong right. Strong right.
Flex round.
4 down. Even.
receivers we've ever talked to and covered, when you talk about covering them with one guy, they think that's a personal affront. If they feel like if they can't just beat one defender,
solid run down inside the 30. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and it's set up with a 2nd and 1.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense.
Flex round!
So after
Flex
a while,
round!
I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him. Sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Look at him. There's the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But let's have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
You're scared.
Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight on the right.
Here we go. Wide, ain't it?
4 down. Check.
26.
They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Steelers. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to be able to give your team a chance to score. But you still got to be careful because these defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. Evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Tight right.
Here we go. Wide, ain't it? Swing to the field. Right. To the right. 26.
And they'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
We got 4.
Hey, here we go. Wide, ain't it? 26.
Lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because because you can see the lost yardage about to develop, but that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything, so it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they
Here we
need
go.
to convert on third down. Fires one, but incomplete. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
It's away, and boy, it's another boomer. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're doing and continue to do so. And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Tight end's right.
Being chased out left. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 14 yards is the pickup there at Raider first.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, and his first carry of the game right there, he had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Tight right, tight right.
That's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Gotta love a guy who'll stand in there and deliver. No matter what the pressure, waits for the route to come open, hangs in there, and completes the pass.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. He'll look to throw. James is going to complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Oakland after this. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Take that.
Incomplete. Intended that time for Cooper, and it's 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down.
It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker for Taylor Smith. He's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So it's accepted as a losing offense. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Wide eight. It's coming now. 26.
Pushes way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Go, go, just run, just
I call
run.
that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very
Here we go,
solid
46,
gain on that
46.
play.
Watch 98, watch 98.
26.
Taken down. Back right around the 40-yard line. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Tight end right.
the cuts are coming from. Who has who? But guess what? It's the same thing in college. Even though he's making the noise out there, you can hear all the screams of screen, screen. The defense, the bench, everyone let them know what the play was, and that's why they were able to react and knock the ball away.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and do the football again. You have to take care of it, but you have to be careful not being too cautious because now you can't run the offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Ohio!
They want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. This is going to be picked up by the first round of Burns. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You go 46, 46.
Before he's out of bounds. That goes for a gain of 31.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position. This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync.
Four down.
Only way to play good defense.
P.J. Hall there to make the tackle.
Double this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds.
Here
He's
go
a big man.
wide 8.
198.
26.
Timeout taken by the receiving team as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. The punt team now as this one's sent away. This will be fielded at the 17. So we've reached halftime here in Oakland with the Raiders on top as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. It's the unit number 2. He's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Now comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies and try to look a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
This quarterback now 9 of 17 through the air.
Hey!
because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Flex round! Flex round! Tight, double tight. Double tight.
Really good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Took the ball off course.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last run, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him. He's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain.
They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. On the left hash.
Love the effort there. I mean, to get a field goal block in this situation because they knew what was going on. They give up those 3 points there. It's now a 2-possession game.
Yeah, that really changes the complexion here in the 2nd half, doesn't it?
It really does, and now...
Despite the scoreline, in just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play?
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
196.
He'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute. They rallied and made the tackle.
The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. Now, both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because during this game, try and get back some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's a
forces it incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first,
Ohio!
now second and 10.
Watch left. Tight, tight. Watch left.
Intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a fourth pick. And it's third down.
I'm trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown. And frankly, that should have been another pick right there. Big play coming up. Here's third and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
I got 11.
And the blitz does come. Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. Ryan Shazier able to drop him for a loss of 12. And it'll be fourth down. Here's the Raiders punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this is it's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this one hits at the one, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times,
it's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Hey, here we go. Wide eight.
After the sack, they'll come up now third and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Here we go. Wide eight.
Watch 84. He's going.
26.
Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively. But instead it just brings up fourth down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. As the drive goes back, Russo is on the punter's leg. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. That's taken around the 40. A good return there, 17 yards. Now the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. So out come the Raiders. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense.
Back now in the East Bay. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. So now they have to contend with second and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Watch tight. Tight ends right. Hey!
job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right. The Raiders on third down.
Flex
They've only
round!
converted
Flex
once in
round!
4 tries. This
Come on,
will be
let's
third
go!
and 15.
White 90! White 90!
If you're a fan of punting, and I know that not many people are, but this game kind of turning into one for you.
Well, it's okay if it's a skills contest, right? We're really into it then, but not during the course of an actual game. This has turned into a field position game, though. Sometimes a better punter may actually determine the outcome.
Here we go, here we go. Wide 8. 26.
Tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
Let's go, let's finish now.
He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight on the right.
Hey, 26.
He stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time. It'll be a 3rd and 4.
Advantage how he got into the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
The Steelers on third down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Everyone's got 4. 4 down.
On the gamble. He's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
It's amazing how much advice defensive players get on third down. You hear the bench screaming out, watch the draw, watch the screen, watch the pass here. Very rarely do they reference watching the fullback, and he slipped through and picked up a first down.
Here we go.
Smith-Schuster complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Wide 8. Switch. Switch and 8.
There's no trace of nervousness there. He was able to diagnose that play from his linebacker position, stay in excellent coverage, and bat the ball away.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's
Here we go. 47.
4 down. 4 down.
26.
Here's Prescott. A screen. He's going to be stopped up right back along the scrimmage. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and they'll bring up 4th down. So unable to get any yardage at all off of the screen there on 3rd down.
And ordinarily on 3rd down, that's when you want to bring pressure. You get all your guys who want to get after the quarterback. But how about the patience they showed? Read the play, snuffed it out, and made a nice stop.
And now here come the Raiders. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting the
Opposite 45. For the Raiders, 43 yards on the ground.
Last stop.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
Tight end right. Tight end right.
Right here on 1st down. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before stopping it on 2nd down. That's James. He's taken down inside the 30. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
4 down, check.
First down. Amari Cooper with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now. And the Raiders the kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler.
Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Just a yard of the pickup there. It'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
Let's go. Let's finish now. Here we go. Wide angle.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
Ready, take.
He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
Then in all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've had a lot of chances, but not much success, converting only 3 times. This will be 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Wide angle. Here we go. Get out. Get out. Ready, take.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. Time for a break.
Everyone got 4.
We'll
4
come
down.
back and see this one out after this. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Move.
Here we go. Wide angle.
And he much little time remaining, and the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes.
Four down.
And they'll indeed take a knee. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Double tight. We got 4.
And they take a knee. And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.